planned, but should still be live. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful afternoon. I don't actually know if we're live everywhere or if we're just live on Twitch, but whatever it is, it'll work out. Nope, we're streaming. It still has the wrong title, which is awesome. Let me see if I can change the title here. Can I click this and change it? Nope. Can I click this and change it? Nope. Edit video. Can I change it here? Maybe. Uh-oh, watch out. I just ran a 30-second ad break on Twitch by mistake.
Nice.
Well, I was trying to hit the edit button and edit stream button to grab things. So I guess we'll figure it out one way or the other. Hopefully we'll be getting some stuff done. So we may have to wait another 40 seconds to actually get into some meat. Oh, man.
Yeah, I know somebody had posted earlier Sharn Chain R1. I almost thought about jumping on and saying, hey, yeah, let's go. But, yeah.
Well, I wonder if, did it fill? Like,
I don't know.
let's see. I see a Cogs gate, 2 Cogs gate, 3 Cogs gate. Yeah, that's all I see. I see 3 in Cogs gate. So it's possible that the LFM is just down. Like maybe they filled with hirelings or something. Was it this Cassie? No.
It was Kelida.
Kelida. Yeah, you can send Kelida a tell real quick and see if they filled or if they filled with hirelings. Like I'm down for that.
Well, I'm wondering if some of those, because I think Matchin, so some of the people sitting at Sharn Clifftop are also part of it.
Yeah, like oh, you think like Matchin is in? Well, now they're not in Cog State anymore, but they were.
Yeah, I think Mythical and Nobody.
Oh yeah, there's a couple in the Sharn.
Baby Palm.
Yeah, there's a couple in there. We'll see what happens. So maybe we do our own thing for a minute. All right. I'm still 13. You're still 14. Crossbows is ahead of us by 28 points.
Did we see about working on the Brothers 4?
Yeah, let's work on that first. Why not? What else are we doing today? Absolutely whatever we feel like. That's what. Say it again. Yeah, we read through it yesterday. It seemed like it's pretty much straightforward. Kill a bunch of stuff. There is an area with a secret door that's trapped that we can use to circumvent a large portion of the quest. And according to the wiki, you need a 73 search or something. I have a 77. Unbuffed, not wearing a search item.
Okay, because I'm 65.
Yeah, and if I switch into my search item, it goes up to 90.
Yeah,
Because I'm wearing the legendary Acolyte lenses like all the time now instead of the other thing.
77. Because I still can't get that dang ring.
Yeah, I can't either. Alright, do we want to grab an extra body, I guess, also? Probably wouldn't hurt, right?
Well, I know Crossbows will want to come.
Only if he, like, finds us. Or jumps into the chat, or...
And hey, we can use our level 30 hires now.
Oh, you can. Alright, here's a question. Who's better with hire management? I assume, realistically, me.
Probably. Can you only bring one? I think you can bring multiple show guardians in, can't you?
Honestly, I don't know. Listen to him. Like, oh, you cast Reconstruct. Can we have multiple of those?
Well, I figure we only have 2 different types of level 30s, so...
Yeah.
The Scarecrow and the Guardian. One nice thing is when you're running with the Scarecrow and the Guardian heals the Scarecrow.
Sure enough. Alright, I'll put the 30s on my bar, and I'm going to get rid of the owlbear for right now. And I'll put both of the 30s on my bar. And if you want to bring yours as well, we can see.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if I have anything at the moment boosting the hirelings stuff like extra. Like normally I'd take a few stuff in like a Harper tree or whatever. But I didn't this life.
I seem like might have augment summoning.
If you have augment summoning, then perhaps you would be better served. But neither the level 30 guys, in my opinion, are what you would consider legendary or named monsters. They're both just like generic monster number 1.
Right.
So in that regard, I would say, why couldn't we both have a shield guardian? So we'll see. Anyway, I'm in house Kenneth. Do we just want to start on the big boy setting on elite, or we want to try on hard first?
We'll try on hard first.
Okay.
Just to see how messy it might be.
Well, I always feel like every time we've done this, we've done the hard, and then we were like, I wish we just would have did it on elite, and then elite takes like 10 hours longer. But had we just started it, you know, I don't know, we'll see. So I brought the map up. Where we spawn it in. This must be the inn. There's like a ton of trap boxes right here. Alright, I'm going to scoot this map over just a little bit so I can see it. Alright, yeah, the secret doors are flagged here and here, and there and there.
Yeah, I'll bring up the map on my second computer just to kind of get a good idea.
Fortunately, it doesn't say which path is the optional. Oh, this must be the start. So we come in here, we work our way this way. There's some trap boxes. Lots of traps, actually. We go in here to the shrine room, and perhaps the shrine room takes us here? And we can skip this potential boss.
I'll be right back real quick.
Possible people. That doesn't shave a whole lot of time off the quest if that goes from here to there. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. So yeah, anyway, when we... Oh, because of the mage fire cannons. I bet that's what a lot of these trap boxes are. Mage fire cannons.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Alright, well, we'll see. Also, it looks like while we were AFK, Terrell resubscribed with his Twitch Prime account. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you as always. Hopefully everybody out there supports the stream however way they choose, whether it's financially, whether it's being a viewer, whether it's telling your friends. You know, there are numerous ways to support the stream. So I do appreciate you taking the time to send me that free dollars that are laying on the ground that otherwise would just be left there if you didn't use your Twitch Prime account. So what that means is if you have a Twitch Prime, you can, or an Amazon Prime account, you can tie them together, your Twitch and your Amazon Prime, and you can give away or give somebody a subscription as part of your account once a month. All right, Pippers. Did you confirm whether or not you had make your guys stronger or not?
No, I don't. I think I might have been wearing that box.
Okay. Well, then I will micromanage the helpers then. Well, yep, Shield Guardian. Yeah, see, these guys, in my opinion, are not what I would consider quote-unquote named or special or whatever. Okay, well.
Well, one nice thing is if I'm standing next to him with my aura on, it heals me. I'm next to him.
Sure does. Alright, we start off by talking to Duder. Alright, let me confirm on the map. Yeah, okay. So if we're confirming on the map the right stuff here, there could be a body coming up, I guess. Oh yeah, it's where I like to. It's where it's my like joy walking down the street and just picking up bodies. Anyway, good morning, LJ.
Good morning.
All right, Canis Sentries, go go go. Oh, these so many angry robots. Can we give them a love tips? We can. That was a 515 point negative or force hit. Definitely need to have Pip go first more often. All right, where's Randy? Alright, if I'm reading this correctly, quest item possible area this way.
So I'm kind of thinking it's maybe a good thing when I'm hard.
Yeah, you take a big hit also.
No, it kind of reminds me a little bit of when we did that Regal Cove when I'm elite starting out.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Again, we got the hang of it. Alright, so this is possible area. I don't know what we're looking for exactly. But I'm assuming if something shows up, it'll shine. Here we go. Configuration pattern epsilon. It's one of the things we're looking for. Alright, so the reason why it's an area that it could be apparently is because it could be in broken boxes. Alright. In here, there probably going to be a bunch of mage fire cannons and trap boxes to the south a little bit.
A voice from a magic mouth speaks.
Well, I not seen anything yet. I just got to tell from Mackin wanting to know if we're up for Sharn Reaper.
I don't know. Maybe we can get this done. This might take us a little while.
I don't know. Sharn's kind of a trashy place. It's like the Lower East Side of Eberron, right? I mean,
No, it's the high spot. Sharn is like the big money.
well, yeah, like it's a massive city, but it's like a massive city that like the whole of the city is the projects, right? I mean,
No, there's it's like as if New York City had all of its boroughs stacked vertically instead of around it. So like you have like some of the less well-to-do boroughs down below, but you still have plenty of the bigger boroughs at top.
so basically, like Staten Island and the Bronx are like at the bottom, and then
Yeah,
it builds up from there. Queens is somewhere in the middle.
yeah. And then you have like the big stuff, you know, is at the big shiny fancy stuff is at the very top still.
Yeah, so the top is Manhattan, right?
Yeah. And they have like all the fancy things, you know, like flying cars and every other stupid thing that you can imagine.
I can imagine a lot of stupid things.
There you go. That's what they have.
Don't
All
put
the
it
other
past me.
all the other best things in life. That's just the body. I don't think we care about bodies, do we?
Let them hit the floor.
The magic mouth speaks again.
Right, ready for Delta?
The golems are able to take the form of any air. This was used for purposes of instruction.
Oh.
What is this?
He's just like shooting the holograms. It's great.
It was indeed humorous, but if you had been caught, you know what they
Yeah, I feel like I've done this quest once. Like I recognize this cutscene type thing here.
Yeah, this is all new to me.
We're not allowed to go through this door still.
I think we gotta go check Jaffer.
Oh, here's one more training thing.
So,
Hey, babes.
our phones are all paid off this month.
Oh, nice.
Well, they're paid off because they just took their last payment. Or their payment.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi! Yeah, I was looking at it because it's $8.15 less this month. And I'm like, that's why I was even looking at it. And, I don't know, they lowered a bunch of, like, taxes and weird charges that they have because it'll show you, like, this is this much, and then they, like, do so, I don't know. But then I looked next month, and it was way lower. It's because our phones are,
Right.
all our phones got paid off this month. So our bill's going down.
Let me see who it was.
Okay, so the bodies are just optional.
Yeah. And it said there could be something back here, but I don't see anything. That's awesome. It's not very often money stays on.
We're down like 50. Well, Well, yeah, I do know why, because they just, I don't know if they either lowered taxes or if they just, like, I doubt they eliminated interest charges, but I don't know. But, again, it's going from, 220, instead it's $8 less. It used to be like 228 now, so this month is like 220 something. Down to 164 next month, but that happened since the phones are reading.
Nice.
So you start bitching for a new phone, but I'm not gonna be doing that.
I like my phone. I just want it to work. That's all.
My phone just fine. I know. Are you streaming or are you just?
I am streaming.
Okay. Anyway, so that was a cool discovery. Anyway.
Good. I'm glad.
So our phones are paid off. Yeah. Alright, since you're streaming, we'll probably chit chat later. Alright.
Okay, I'll check in with you when Pip and I are done for the evening before I transition to the evening stream.
Alright.
Unless someone feels like going and getting food or finding food.
I'm gonna like make something or whatever. What do you want?
Sounds strong. I'm not hungry right now, but
Like later?
yeah.
When you go with those targeting drones.
We'll probably do that.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, bye.
Love you, bye. Yeah, so, Matchin was like, oh, I thought you and Crossbows were together. Because I'm like, yeah, Pip and I are a package deal, you know, right now. He's like, oh, I thought it was you and Crossbows. No, not me and Crossbows. Sorry, me. It's like, oh, it's all good. Like, I didn't have any problems one way or the other. Alright, anyway. This room is just a potential body, so we can
Let's
skip
go grab
it.
these other cannons on the other side of the room.
Oh, okay. Let me search them out.
Just thinking they might be good backup for us.
They need to not shoot me in the face while I'm trying to disarm them, though. Important part of the plan. Alright.
Well, the pets seem to tear them up, though, pretty good.
Well, they're probably like all adamantine and stuff. I would hope they would do a good job. Alright, here's a shrine, a potential body, and a secret door. I think this is the one that they're talking about that could shorten the quest.
Yeah, by going through traps.
Yes. Alright, but there's a trap box. So I got my spot going off. Okay, and then there's another one potentially right up here. Again, spot. Nice. Let's park the hirelings actually for this one. Hang on, let me respond to this. Okay. Told Mackin that we would be interested in doing Reapers after a bit. It's just gonna have to. That will be starting together. All right. Looks like these drones take negative energy damage. I hate that they can't just like pick. Like this guy does not take negative energy though, right? No, he's immune. He has no organs. So what's about these guys? These repair drones that have organs. Alright, there's a configuration pattern. Alright, I believe we're going this direction now.
Oh, you break those boxes.
You can if you want, I just don't think it's necessary now.
Oh, they don't drop anything?
I think it can drop one thing. So, like, on the map, they have, like, these big gold heshes. It says a story item can drop here. I think that's kind of what's going on.
Okay.
So, like, I believe if we find something in one of the gold heshes, that means we got it. Yeah, I definitely feel okay on any of the monsters that take negative energy damage. Excluding, like, random big spikes. Alright. So, again, if I'm reading this map correctly, if we shoot around this direction, there should be a second area up here with like a shrine and a bunch of stuff to break that could have a quest item in it. Also a bunch of deadly scorpions. Hopefully a bunch of dead scorpions. Did you find anything to click in here?
No, I didn't.
I have not either. Okay. Maybe nothing in here. Maybe we already got it. And then I think this could be a secret door right here. No. Those are not breakable. Quest item used here. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to go in here and turn north slightly.
A different voice comes from this magic mouth.
You've done well, Talron.
Alright, apparently we don't have the... Oh, here's one. You want to see what this is? The Vorpal Bunny Slipper? Well, the idea behind a Vorpal Bunny Slipper is actually something that happened a lot... Like, it's from an old pen and paper campaign where a friend... We were doing, like, a quest, like, in my second DM ever. We were doing a quest, and a guy went to look under the bed, and there was a trap under the bed, and it killed the guy. And he's like, what could possibly be under the bed that would one-shot insta-kill me? Well, the trap was a Vorpal Bunny Slipper. So... That's the reason why Samus wears Vorpal Bunny Slippers, because...
That is ridiculous on all the levels.
Have you never heard that story before?
Yeah, that's a new one, and I've been palling around with you for 20 years.
Yeah, that was Tracy was DMing in that scenario, and Andrew
I don't
got...
think I ever met Tracy or Andrew.
I don't think you've met them either, but they... Andrew's not really around anymore. But Tracy is in the Facebook group. He posts stuff every once in a while. But I can't seem to get him to join us for a game. Sometimes he'll, like, listen in to a game, I guess, but he doesn't really interact much. He occasionally does stuff. But he was in 3 grades above me, I think.
Okay.
So... Yeah, I only had, like, 1 year of of being able to do much with him before he took off and got a job and moved away. Yeah, he and Andrew were the people who introduced me to Dungeons and Dragons 100 million years ago.
In the time before.
Yeah, in the 4-4 the boom boom time. Alright. Well, there's a big hole down now. This does read secret doors somewhere, but oh, that must be this secret door and that secret door. Okay. Where the stuff opened, unless there happens to be a secret door over here as well. There is a secret door over here. This secret door goes where?
To hell.
There's a yeah, maybe. There's a shrine, a collectible. Some mage fire cannons. Yeah, I think we need to go down unless you need a shrine. See, I'm gonna poof guys down here. What's up, bro? Oh, hey, Charmed. Welcome to the stream. Ah, scorpions. Excellent. Things with life. And ears. Things with life and ears. So, well, the Banshee gets them. Alright. I think we want to continue basically south. Oh, you found a baddie. Also, Pip, you have not said anything in a really long time. I just would like a mic check.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Just concentrating and listening.
Yeah, if I don't word vomit from the mouth when I'm streaming, I feel like I'm not doing my job very good.
Nope, you're fine. I just want to make sure I'm listening to what you're saying.
Alright, there's the chest. Yeah, I'm not sure where this room goes, but the quest is south from this point. So it's possible it's this. Possible up.
How many of our brothers and glory looted here? They outlived the last war. To die when they
Alright, here's a lever. Randy, lever boy. Since the lever is blocked. Alright, if the map is correct from here on out, there's no more traps. That's a big tick again. Alright, here, this must be that lever that they were talking about. Not a secret door here either, though, according to the map. Huh. Oh, okay, I get it now. That's a secret door that you can detect a lever, but you can't do anything with. And then there should be a shrine below us, maybe?
No, it's behind us.
Behind us? Okay.
You want to do this?
I think we have a little bit more to go. Assuming that this last room is the infight. We have some wiggle room and a couple of mage fire cannons, so it's possible the mage fire cannons are inside the last room. Go faster, our minions! Go! Oh, most important, a collectible. don't know it, but I imagine we're very much near the end of the quest here. Yeah, probably through this area. Search up these traps.
You're looking at the door, but I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh, there's always somebody at the door, LJ.
No, literally, there's nobody at the door.
Alright. You said you knew where that shrine was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Way to be explicit.
Well, I was gonna go back and with that.
Yeah. Oh, literally behind us. Excellent. Get this collectible you didn't tell me about. Greedy pants. Okay. Alright, again, if I'm reading this correctly, there'll be two more Magefire cannons in the north and west corners. I will go for them pretty much right away, the north one first.
You're the first to reach it. You and your entourage. Did you know all of this failed in my training course?
Okay, no other.
It's me, Calvin. What are you doing here?
Okay, well, haven't found them in advance. Alright, now they're up. Let me see if I can get them switched over to our side. Alright, first Magefire cannon up. Second is also ours. The red name does take negative energy damage. Looks like we got a wave of trash dogs to deal with.
No such thing as a trash dog.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's 3 waves.
Probably. No, these are robot trash dogs.
That actually felt pretty comfortable and hard.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think it'd be that bad, except for, again, the big... We need to be really careful on the big bursts of damage coming from the repair drones and stuff.
Yeah, it's almost like maybe if we could just stand back and send all of our hires in to at least get their attention, and then I can go in.
Yeah, maybe.
And if I pop a shield when I run in there too, I mean, that'll help.
Alright. Dose heart seeds for the heart seed pile. Oh, and heart seeds even already go in the right pile. All right, yeah, I didn't see anything in particular that that needed to be changed. I felt like our hireling piles were good. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm healing them all for like 270, 280 a tick.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly reasonable. All right, and on Elite. And this time I'm even going to have my Shield Guardian, like, buff them. Oh, and I even forgot to do my Divine Hymn after we shrined. I'll sing you Dew Lord or something. That song was my jam back in the day.
What song's that?
I always called it Dew Lord. I don't remember if that's the actual name of the song. But my family was big Baptist people. Like, I went to like a Catholic private school for a long time, and before it closed, and we had to sing and stuff. Like, we had a sermon every day as part of it, and oh man, like I said, I was 6, so I don't know the proper name for anything anymore. That was a long time ago. Alright, you ready? I'm gonna make sure I have the auras running. Yeah, that seemed okay. So the big tricks are going to be watch out for the force guys and look out for be ready for the mage fire cannons. Alright. Attack mode, kids.
Go get 'em, boys.
That's right. Oh, Randy's actually in trouble. Randy, get back here. Nope. Playing DDO. And that Affleck game, as you put it, that turned out to be actually, there's some pretty fun moments in that game. I'm kind of pretty pleased that Remington decided to bring that one up, I think.
What game is this?
The Untitled Duck game.
Oh. I have heard about this game.
Yeah, he wanted me to play it real bad.
I hear that it is very silly.
It was very silly. It was very silly and relatively enjoyable to like. It's a short one for sure. You know, I don't play on the console very much, so like I complained a lot about trying to figure out the console controls. But I think if you play on the console regularly and you're just looking for like some fun off the wall like puzzle game, it would be on that list. Like, that's all it is. He's like, it's a stealth game. I'm like, kinda, I guess. Alright. What do you remember about this room? This room has a bunch of things to break and potentially scorpions, right? I am apparently not allowed to interact with this door. There we go. It was definitely a like fun something different game for Remy, and he got it just like shenanigans. Incoming raid from Moon Blitztivity. Thank you, my friend. Welcome, everyone. Playing some Dungeons & Dragons Online on the hardcore server this afternoon with Pips, as usual, and this time our army of robot hirelings. I did pick up the quest component. We're working on Brothers and the Forge. One of the last 4 favor quests that we have on our short list. Pip still has a couple. I still have 1 or 2. But outside of like raids, not a whole lot left for us. Yeah. Couple of things. Between hopefully the Lich and all the hirelings and Pip, hopefully I won't have to wait. I won't be wasting a lot of mana on guys that I really don't do very many damages on. I guess we can lightning bolt a little bit. Kite one of these around so Pip doesn't have to worry about the extra damage. With the army of trash here. Took a tick. Alright. Find Randy and get him some heals. He's in this pile somewhere, I assume. There he is. I can go hit him with my club, I guess. Wham, bam, bam. Look at that. 0 plus 40, 0 plus 40, 0 plus 120. 19-hour stream. Well, congratulations on such a long one. Hope you get some rest, get some sleeps. Everybody that came over from Moon, welcome. My name is Samus. I'm joined by Pip and LJ. Pip is playing LJ as a disembodied voice. And like I said, we're on the hardcore server. Total favor for me is 6,118. And am I allowed to interact with the last thing yet? Ready? We have 2 slots now, but how long are we going to be? Probably another 15 minutes, you think?
Somewhere in there.
Okay. Pop, 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 pop. Hey! Thanks, agitated Android for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the USS Fat Halfling. For those of you who don't know, the Fat Halfling is a school bus conversion project I am working on. There are videos up on my YouTube channel as we're slowly getting it renovated. We're still waiting back to hear from the countertop company, and if we do, hopefully that means pretty soon, or once we do, we'll be hopefully getting our countertops installed. We're looking at some nice granite countertops, I think is what we're looking at right now. Alright, there's a spotter drone in here somewhere. There he is.
Yep.
I can't. Let me see if I can, like, stealth up here and get him targeted enough that I can... Alright, well, I can't get him in particular targeted, but we got the minions in. Whoa. Failed on a 4. Disable. Alright. Got him. Oh, there's 2 more on this side as well. Yeah, I used to do super long streams, but I found that it was just more painful than useful, I think. I would do what I would consider fundraising streams where I would do like 12 hours and then we would set a goal, and if we hit the goal we'd go another 12 hours. We would set another goal, and if we hit that we would go another 12 hours. We hit the goal a couple of times, but it just never felt like the most useful to me. Alright, hang on, before we run away.
Why wouldn't you take dirt on advice? What made you return?
Yeah, okay, I think we're good. I think the next one is where there's a...
I think it says traps in it.
Yeah, it has a traps, but I mean the next area is where there's the quest item that we need. Even my memory is not bad enough to remember where, or forget where the traps are in the same quest, like doing it back to back. I mean, it could be, but it's not. Okay, hirelings got aggro established. Yeah, and then somewhere in this room should be a quest bit. Oh, and a giant robot. My bad. I unleashed. Okay, maybe the big crates are not good hit to hit. Still not found a quest item. Oh, found it. Okay. Alright, I have actual hate on me now. Okay.
Yeah, 451 damage.
Yeah, I don't want to take very many shots of that.
No, even I don't.
Yeah, but you get like 6 shots of those.
True.
Alright, then we come up here and we grab the quest part that we need. It was pretty safe, if I remember right. Scorpion's in here though, right? Let me
Yeah, I think so.
Let me resummon the Lich. Welcome back. Yeah, my boss is a huge Chief fan. Like hardcore Chiefs fan. I asked him, I said, so you planning on watching the Chiefs this year? He's like, I don't know, they're making it real hard. So even some of the die-hard people. I'm not a football person, so I don't really care. LJ is, though.
I am.
All I know is that sports is supposed to be one of the things that bring people together. And by politicizing things, it doesn't help do that anymore.
Luckily, I stopped watching sports like 10 years ago.
I don't know. I wish I could be more into sport. Like, I enjoy hockey, but not enough to, like, pick a team and, like, get in it, right? Like, I can sit there and watch a game and enjoy the sport for the sport. I can watch bits and pieces of football as well. I don't care enough to, like, follow anything or...
Yeah, I used to really like watching football, but it seems like a lot of my dislike of sports happens around the time that they go on strike.
Yeah.
Like, I loved baseball until, like, the 90s when they went on their first strike, and I'm like, oh, forget you guys.
It's hard to enjoy something that's not there.
Well, and I just get annoyed when people complain that they don't make enough money when they're making,
For playing a
millions
kid's
and
game.
millions of dollars. I mean, don't get me wrong, it takes a lot of skill to do that, but
Voice comes from this
Yeah, but you're still playing a game, right?
yeah.
Like lots of practice, lots of skill, etc. I don't disagree, but all right. We have an Infernal Pack sniper drone. I'm working on it, but if these guys keep getting in the way, I'm not gonna be able to hit it.
But their salaries are literally literally the embodiment of a demand market, right? People want to see it, so they get paid.
No, and that's fine. I don't have any problems with that. It's when you feel like you deserve more for whatever reason, and I'm sure that when you took a 10-year contract, you didn't think that you would be worth more. You don't have to work on the spotter drone ones first. They don't do any damage. They just give us a debuff that reduces our armor class. Yeah, I don't begrudge anybody for making millions of dollars for playing a kid's game. I don't begrudge anyone for making a ton of money regardless, ever. My point is that you made a deal. If you don't like your deal anymore, that's fair. But you need to don't quit something that people are, they enjoy to try to put pressure on the company in that way. Go to negotiate or whatever.
I mean, usually the strikes aren't around a single person's contract. Usually they're around things like benefits and like season length, things like that.
Alright, let me interject here, help you guys out a little bit. Okay, NFL is the only sport where the owners, you can sign a 10-year contract for $500 million. And let's say your signing bonus is $20 million. And the owners don't like you the next week, they can cut you, all you get is $20 million. So they vouch their contract too. So mostly the labor agreements are all like labor stuff. Am I going to get health insurance when I'm done playing? Am I going to get a pension? Am I going to get this? What's going to be that? That's what usually, they don't just say, hey, I'm striking because I make $20 more. Now, baseball is fully guaranteed. You sign on a dotted line for 10 years, 50 million, 500 million, and they cut you or whatever happens or injury, they have to fully guarantee your money. Basketball's 50-50-ish. That's why they have a big labor market in the NBA. So it's not about signing your contract. Let's say, example, I'm a rookie, and you give me a rookie contract for 3 years, $400,000. And I go to 3 straight Super Bowls my rookie year, I dominate, and there's players that have been playing less time than me that they're making more. I want to renegotiate my contract. You're not paying my value. Because at that time, they can cut you. Now, back to Mahomes, I mean, the guy's, this is going to be his 3rd year. He's won league MVP, Super Bowl MVP. So they gave him 10 years, $500 million. He's worth, because his rookie deal was only 4 years with a 5th-year option for $500,000 a year. So he's obviously outplayed his contract. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
The other side of that, though, too, is, you know, if you play like crap, then you renegotiate the contract.
That's the thing. That's why some owners, like right now, like I'm not a Cowboys fan, but like Dak Prescott for the Cowboys are fighting for a new deal. Because there's lesser quarterbacks that have done less than he has. They've gotten big paydays. So he wants to be paid at what the market is paying for him. But Jerry Jones, the Cowboys wants to pay him less than the market.
Well,
So
yeah,
they had to franchise tag him.
you get paid what you're willing to accept too, right? And they were willing to accept it at this time.
They could have hired him for $36 million a year.
play
But
out
they
their
kept
contract.
playing the thing, and they say now he wants more. He wants Mahomes and Watson money.
But he doesn't deserve Mahomes and Watson money.
But this is the difference. They all have a 5th-year option. He didn't have a 5th-year option. That's why they had to franchise him, because he was a 4th-round pick.
But nonetheless, he's not performing at the same caliber as
I
either of
understand.
those players.
I understand, but Jared Goff of the Rams makes more than him, and his garbage is way worse than him.
And that's on the Rams, not on.
But it's
Jerry
the market
Jones.
value. It's the market value. If everyone buy a Lexus, and the worst Lexus is worth $30,000, and you're underperforming, you're giving guys that are less value. You're paying for a 2016 Lexus for $50,000, and I'm like, dude, I got a brand new one. Why am I paying so much difference? I don't think he's worth that much money because he hasn't. He's lost 2 playoff games, and he's underperformed. I get that. But when the market's telling you that at this level, because next year's going to go more. The quarterback Matt Lawrence next year, they'll sign his 4-year tender, and in a couple of years, he might be getting $50 million a year. It's just the way it works. More advertising. It's just
Right.
Well,
But I mean, even
the difference
then-
on these kind of things is you're speculating on how someone will improve with coaching and whatnot. You're not talking about a set product that you, within a margin of error, you know how it's going to perform. I don't know.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I'm not a Cowboys fan by any fault. I don't like them at all. But that's like supposed to be America's team. That's the number one. That's the one sport team in the world that makes the most money. So he's the face of that franchise, and they have not won a Super Bowl since '96. They've been just garbage every year. He's like the one savior now. I mean, Tony Romo, his last year of his contract, made more than Dak Prescott has made his last 4 years combined, and he's been retired for 7 years.
Yeah, I don't care.
You see what I'm saying? It's like you're paying somebody more from 7 years ago than someone who's currently now is the face of your franchise. So Jerry Jones, if he doesn't sign next year, is going to $40 million a cap hit for one player, 1 year, $40 million. And if he doesn't resign to a big deal, he'll let him walk. If you're going to let him walk, then why don't you just trade him? Because he doesn't think he's that guy yet. He hasn't done enough to be the guy. But the market's telling him, like, if you don't sign him, other teams will line up to sign him, and then you'll be back in a draft looking for a quarterback for another 10 years.
Well, then I guess he's going to make a decision, right? Like, there's
That's
a
the
lot
thing.
of
That's
factors
why-
that go into it,
That's
and
it.
and as people observing the play or whatever, you don't, if this guy is problematic off the field or whatever.
Oh, he's pretty stellar. I mean, his mom died of cancer, his brother committed suicide 6 months ago. He's been pretty solid shooter on the board.
Well, I'm
I
not.
don't think he's worth the money. I'm just saying. I think he's worth 35, 32. Tom Brady makes $28 million, and the guy's been in 9 Super Bowls, won 6. He takes pay cuts to help the team out.
Good.
But that's-
They should.
But
People
he
should be
didn't
more
have
willing to help
He
family.
He should be getting 35, 40 million per year, but he wants to save money for the team to get better. Why did the Patriots win all the Super Bowls?
Flat footballs, right?
Extra money.
Oh, I heard it was a flat football or some shenanigans.
Oh my god, this is so retarded.
Or an over-under flat football. I don't know.
Dude,
Some mythical football situation.
it's just, oh my god. I don't want to go into that. I'm not gonna Patriots. It's just, that's the thing. Here's how it is. The Colts got beat so bad with the regular football and with the deflated football, so it didn't even matter. They were not good. They got demolished. Like I can have the best keyboard in DDO, right? The best headset, the best TV, best everything. I still suck at DDO. You can kill me on just a little laptop and something else. So who's the better? It's just about the better the skilled players. This isn't tennis or golf where you're like individual. I mean, they were getting smashed at halftime. They must have. I think the ball was a little flatter. I played with a hard ball. I played with a harder football. So people like the softer football.
Hey man,
But
I don't know.
They were getting trounced, and they're coming out now like, oh, you were even in the game. You got beat like so badly at your own home, and it's the football's fault. Get out of here.
Could have been.
Get out of here.
Could have been. I don't
I
know.
don't think anybody was ever arguing that the Colts were losing that game regardless.
That's what I'm saying.
I
So
think,
why is that an issue?
I think the argument becomes that it doesn't matter if they were like. It does not matter whether or not the Patriots were going to win or lose that game. They did something that is perceived to give them an advantage.
That's
And I don't know.
how it happened. That's how it happened.
Oh, they know how it happened. They
The
don't
referee,
know.
listen, this is how it works. You have the 5 balls you want to use. Okay? Then it goes to the referees. They walk to the balls. The balls will come back on the field until play is ready. So they don't know how or what happened. And they only got deflated by point, like 6.3 under the minimum. It wasn't like it was like 2 PSI lower.
So what I'm hearing is they were technically under the minimum.
Barely. And
But technically correct. Technically
But
correct.
the league officials had the balls. Prior to game, they were fine. After game, they were low. But the officials had the balls at game time. So they officially had them starting the game with balls. So how can you go take a ball from the referee's hands in the middle of nowhere and go deflate it and then hand it back to the referee? When they're in their own league office, their own thing at the stadium, they don't intermingle with the players. So that's what's weird. It's like, okay, then what happened? Oh, the Colts got their ass kicked on the field. What happened?
I don't know.
And they don't even use that ball. They don't use the Patriots ball. That's what's even better.
I don't know
They have
what's
their own
up.
ball.
Hey CMC, we're on the hardcore server. Finishing up our favor here, or finishing up one of our favor quests. I'm ready to shrine. Do you want to try to do this trap first and then shrine?
I'm gonna shine first, dude.
Okay.
Let's put it this way, Sam. The Patriots could have played with a basketball, and they still would have won the game.
I don't
It was
know.
it was like 27-3 at halftime. They had beat like 38-13.
Sounds like they need
Yeah,
a
playoffs.
run rule or something. I don't know.
Running clock like in high school.
Run. I don't know. Isn't there a thing where you score somebody by so many runs and they?
That's literally
Like
baseball. 10-run rule. 10-run rule.
Like a mercy rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what like a run rule or whatever it's called.
That game should. Here's how that mercy rule should have worked. They should have never played the game. Colts win. Colts lose. Patriots go on. It wasn't even a challenge. It wasn't even like. It was like high school versus college.
Again, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I'm literally just listening to people who care about these things argue about things.
But it's funny that they like talk about like the recording like walkthroughs and stuff. And let me tell you, when I coached in college, me as assistant coach, my job was to take our game film down to the other team that we were going to play the week before because they're playing the team that we played. So we would give them game film, right? So one time, I'm getting on game film. I'm like, wait, this seems weird. Why are these plays are ran really fast? They're wrong side of the hash marks. So I went on the local TV.
Yes.
TV.
Do you know if this one have drones in the end?
I think it had one, right? Like a spotter drone, maybe. I don't remember. All right. I'm gonna have to put a pin in this argument for a couple of minutes here. We're about to hit this in fight. We're gonna need to have some idea what's going on. But also, again, we're talking about things that I have no. I'm just giving you a hard time because you are passionate about it.
Oh no, I'm fine about it. I'm fine either way. Right or wrong doesn't matter to me.
All right. Making sure my auras are ticking. My auras are ticking. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Pay attention, Samus.
Double check your order when we get in.
Yeah, they're on 2 minutes.
Mine likes to come off, so.
All right, so this guy like talks for a while and then stuff spawns, right?
So.
And if I remember right, they spawned kind of close-ish to like it was like behind.
The dogs come out of the wall over there.
Yeah, the dogs come out of the wall. Speaking of, let me summon a Orthon. Is that what we wanted? Probably not. Yeah, there's a spotter drone. Okay. First mage cannon gun done. Second mage cannon done. Alright. Starting DPS on the boss. First waves of dogs are up. Stopping DPS on the boss. I'm about to get surrounded, I think. Alright, I'm good. Taking some hits, though, from something. Alright. DPS again on the boss. Oh, another wave of trash. Trash is almost down. Trash is down. One more wave of dogs. Starting on dogs. Commencing DPS on the boss, hoping for the last wave. Knocked down by something.
Yeah, he explodes before us.
Oh, I don't want to be that close to this guy then. It looks like boss is almost down. Boss is down.
Very
Yep,
nice.
looks good. Well, if that doesn't put us ahead of crossbows. Hey, do you want this docent?
Yeah, sure.
There you go. It may look cool, I don't know. I've never seen it before. Alright, and then we have that group is waiting for us to join them on the Reaper Ravenloft stuff.
Alright, just let me open up a pot.
Yeah, I've got that 10%er that I'm running around with. Alright. Alright. That was good. Knocked out another one.
I think that was your last actual favorite one.
Unless I can get into like Temple of Elemental Evil Part 1, or one of the raids that I can get into. That's pretty much it for me, yeah. Temple of Elemental Evil, I'm gonna have to learn it before the next hardcore server. Like that's That's like the last thing holding me back, I think, from going
You guys
really
win it?
crazy on favorite. Yeah, we did it.
Alright. I'll make it, I was telling you, I'll make it short for you.
Okay.
Okay, so as when I was coaching college ball, we would switch with the opposing people, other teams, for game film. Because, like, college, junior college sports, you don't get, like, the league doesn't do it for you. So, I watched some of the film, and I noticed, like, one play was, like, first down and 10, they ran right to 3 yards. And then, like, the next play was, like, first and 20 on the left hash mark. I'm like, wait, what? There's no penalty, and why isn't there hash? So I went on the local television, and I watched the re-recording of the live taping of it. So this punk-ass coach was editing out the stuff for their team so we wouldn't see what they were doing, so we can, like, game plan. So at that time, I had a buddy in Flint who wasn't working, so I said, hey, I need you to do a favor, I'll pay you to go tape the full games, because I can't trust this other coach with his game, these coaches with their game film. Our coach wanted to turn them into the league. I said, no, let's let them think that that's the film we watched. They think that we're going to game plan differently. So that's the stuff that these cheat snake, that's what people do. And this is just junior college level. Think about the college level, big SEC, Pac-12, and then the NFL. So that's why people that misnomer of videotaping stuff, videotaping that, it's like, well, there's some shady motherfuckers out there, man.
Fate has sent us down this path. Now let's explore it.
So, that's just my 2 cents. I dealt with it at the junior college level. It was shady.
We gotta find one more thing.
What's that?
I said we have to find one more thing.
Find one more thing.
Crossbows is 1 point ahead of me.
I'll be right back. I gotta log and grab potions off of a different tune.
Okay. Yeah, it may have to be this Temple Elemental Evil, even if I have to go in by myself, like on Epic Casual or something.
Still have Brother Swords to do too.
What's up? Grabbing the switch.
Shroud. You got Shroud to do still?
I mean, if there's a group that's down, I guess. It's not something I can solo.
Form a group.
I can't lead it, and I certainly can't guarantee lives. And what happens if I put up a...
You can't lead a DDO quest? Are you serious?
Something that's done like twice? Yeah, I pretty much have a difficult time leading 12-man raids that I've done once or twice. Ever. I mean, I'm happy to do it. What's the worst that could happen? A bunch of people get murdered.
Pretty much.
But, yeah, it's not how hardcore server mindsets go, I don't think, typically. At least not for me. So yeah, I gotta figure out where I can find one more favor point, I guess.
So are you gonna hide, or
No, he's up by 1.
you gotta find 2 favor points?
Yeah.
What about Borderlands? You know all that stuff?
Even if I hadn't, we couldn't get in, but yeah, I did all that stuff. Yeah, so... I think it's gotta be...
Cargo.
We did Precious Cargo. We did on
Cargo,
hard.
right?
Yeah. It is possible that we could try again for an elite.
Yeah, but I think we'd want a full party though.
Yeah, probably. And the thing is that, again, if the guy, any of the people who are like right around us, within a couple points of us, if they join the groups, then it doesn't do any good. If they advance as well. So.
What quest you have left to do?
Raids.
And Temple of Evil. What about on the Halls of the Evening Star? You done that one?
Yep. I
That's a
did
good
it.
one.
Pip didn't.
I had to go to bed.
Yeah. Somebody felt like they needed sleep and also said the phrase, "Go ahead, it'll be fine."
Not Tower of Despair.
TOD is too low
Yeah, right
level,
level.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I thought you could do all elite
No.
or epic. Or
Nope.
epic.
Nope. You only have.
Oh,
within
4. It's hardcore.
four.
I'm sorry. Hardcore.
Yeah,
I was
because
thinking regular
finally a
for-
group finally a group happened yesterday for Tower of Despair. Yesterday.
So you guys can't get to the top favorite then, can you?
No. We're not.
Okay.
We're not going to be able to get too much higher than we are now. Or I'm not going to be able to get too much higher than I am now. Pip is Temple of Elemental Evil ahead of me potentially, but he is
Oh.
behind me in the fact that he hasn't yet done Evening Temple or Haunted Halls, and he hasn't done whatever the other one was.
Sable.
Yeah, Study in Sable.
Dude, Temple of Death Realm one sucks.
And
dude.
neither
I
of
hate that
those
one.
neither of those do I know well enough that I could lead him through. And apparently, Study in Sable, the end boss, is a real killer.
Well, Temple of Death Worm. I don't like that one, but you guys should be able to do that one.
Probably not the two of us.
Yeah, I don't know it well enough. Plus, if you, I mean, I think you go to the jump room to avoid the stop-go room.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stop Go Room's one I hate. It's always died with spikes all over the place.
Oh, I love the stop-go room.
That way, tripping. I died that thing like 10 times one day, and my SATA group, and I just turned my computer off and just didn't even tell anybody.
I love that one because I just throw on one of my purple ion stones.
See, you guys throwing out all the good stuff. See, us poor people over here don't get the good stuff.
We're literally playing at this. Everyone can be the same. Grind out
It's
whatever
really
you want.
great. I've got one purple ion stone on the main server, and it took me forever to get that. This hardcore season, I got 2.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's
just
great.
I mean, Defiler the Just. Sort of
You can get that
no.
one.
Sort of like we used to 6-man it on like normal or hard or something.
Yeah, we used to do it on hard, but that's because it was because of the lag. But I think the lag's actually been fixed in
But
there for the most part.
But the killing the Malith at the end is still pretty tough, I think. I still see people die in there.
Yeah, if you don't drop her and surround her and drop her right away.
Is that the Shavrith one?
Yeah.
Wait, is that the one you can send like a little tiny little ball while little blades go around you in the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
And then like
Yeah, and those blades, if you aren't prepared for them, those can nail you good too.
Oh yeah.
I said, it's most likely fire on the Thunder Peaks, but for Pip and I to 2-man it would be, even on
Oh.
normal or casual, if you can even get in there casual, would be a lot of resources consumed.
That's the 2-dragon one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So like even if Pip could like tank the fat dragon and beat it down while I kill the other dragon,
Yeah, all that trash though, that's...
still have all that trash to deal with.
Well, not
Oh,
only
yeah.
that, like I could tank it maybe, but I couldn't do hardly squat for damage to it.
Right. So we'd be in there for like 3 hours while I sit there and slowly shoot off the, just my SLAs or whatever to try to knock the one dragon down, and he would be basically on auto attack, waiting for the dragon to... Yeah, the raids are just... You have to get groups, and there's... or be one of the people out there who are, like, oh yeah, we could 2-man or 3-man a raid or whatever.
You have Randy, he can help tank it.
And we would probably need Randy to be fighting somewhere, yes. I do not disagree.
Well, it's crazy how much stronger Randy is than my dog.
Yeah, you don't give trying to pet pass.
My
This
dog
game's
takes like 3
embarrassing,
hits
but-
and he's done.
See if they had a pretty good pet pass, the dog might be useful. See?
Well, I mean, if I did the augment summoning and took it a couple of times and actually beefed up the dog tree in whichever
Yeah.
one of the artificer trees it is, I mean, you can.
Like
you
I've
could
already
bump pretty
invested
tough.
in. I've already invested in 9 points into improving Randy,
Yeah, and see, I haven't put anything into my dog.
and then I also have one of these things talks about your familiar. Yeah, I don't know. One of these things talks about your pets doing shit.
Well, I like Nim's idea and Dom's idea for a season to have somebody running that in the pet tree to get their dog to actually be a healer.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
have
it's
the
in that
dog
arc.
runner with you.
Arcanotech tree, isn't it?
Yeah,
If you stay near him, he'll be healing you and all
and
kinds
you're
of stuff.
healing him. Yeah. So like if two people like did that tree to get their healing from their dog, and then also went up all the way in the Master Maker tree, then you got 4 people side by side all healing each other. That could be pretty viable.
All right, Mackin, nobody. So somebody must have. Whoever was leading that pile must have left. I
Oh.
guess, because Mackin says he's on the phone. Nobody's in the Hall of Heroes. I don't see Crossbows anymore. Maybe Crossbows logged.
I wonder if Pyletta and Chaka maybe they went back down to 20 so they could do the Reapers on, Borderlands and that other stuff.
Yeah, first time bonuses.
Yep.
Well, that, pick up the raids, etc.
Yeah, first time bonuses, pick up the raids. And
I mean, that would be when we finished the favor. It's possible that we could do an epic TR and work on grabbing the Reaper points on the level back up again. Like, we certainly have enough mats, and we have time to just see where we get.
It's a good idea.
But
I have stuff I need to get, I think, for reincarnation.
no way.
Because I've only got like 6 heart seeds.
Yeah, I only have 6 Heart Seed too, but I have 5,000 Commendations of Valor.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Oh, you didn't take them.
Nope. Get the loot.
Yeah, see, I have not been taking loot. I've just been taking those. Because I knew eventually I would potentially use them.
Well, if you do heart seed, can't you just pass this heart seed? You don't need Sam to him?
Nope.
No. Those
Oh,
are
you
bad
can't.
characters.
The tokens are the ones you can pass, huh?
Yes.
Only in the
Right.
chest.
And those can only be passed in chest. Because these are in end rewards.
Right. Yeah, I gotcha. I understand it. I haven't TR'd 30 and stuff in a long time, so.
Are there challenges you can run to get trade those in for things?
Oh, can you do the Evening Star stuff? All the Evening Star quests? Can't you turn those in for regular combination? Like you get the purple dragonite ones and those ones. Can you trade those in?
I don't think you get accommodations for. I don't know. I know somebody was talking about doing challenges to get stuff so they could reincarnate.
Not sure.
Alright, so I'm going to throw an LFM up for Reapers.
Can you do raids on Reaper?
I think so.
Do what? Raids?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, well, sure. I'm in favor.
But yeah, most of the time I don't think people even want to go about hard on most of the.
Yeah, most of the stuff you... Alright, LFM's up, Pippers. Alright, I'm gonna grab a quick restroom break. I'm gonna run a 30-second ad, or yeah, 30 seconds while I pop off to the restroom. Be right back, everybody. Please stick around through the ad. It does help us quite a bit. Of course, the best way to help us out would be to, one, go and hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SamusGarobo. And, of course, financially at patreon.com/Samus. $1 a month goes a long way if all of you send $1. All right, be right back.
Legendary tip of spine shouldn't be that bad, huh? Because a rare tip of spine is pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, there's that guy can one-shot a lot of people. The end guy, and then there's also that room if you wind up getting all 3 bosses in there. I mean, it can be pretty murderous. Unless you do the, open the door, let one out, close the door.
Yeah. What's killing time? I don't remember that for some reason.
That's the one where somebody needs to tank the dragon the whole time, and you pop into 3 different instances of previous raids.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did that one time.
With the islands, yeah. I mean, this tune is set up, I could probably do riding out the storm halfway decent with all the electricity absorption and resist that I have, but I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
about it.
That's another one I remember when it first came out we did. What's the big new raid now everybody does?
I think everybody's just kind of cycling through the old raids. Killing Time's still one of the big ones, I think, right now. Like, that's what my guild does, is just kind of cycles through.
Lots of
all
Too
the
Hot to
different-
Handle still, I think. I see people
Oh.
streaming that one quite a bit still.
Yeah, Too Hot to Handle, and what's the other one out there? Basically, the 2 Sharn ones.
Yeah, I don't know. I've not done them. I haven't done those. I've done almost none of the raids after level Oh, he's in a group. Nobody's in a group, it looks like. The old Salvish Road. I'm not even sure what that is.
Is that Barovia?
I guess. So we have Low Key, who I've not actually seen ever do anything, and High Flow that are not currently in this guy. Siskrix, which I don't know who that is.
There's Ajax up top. Ajax, Ajax.
Yeah, he's in a group.
That's my second favorite soccer team. From the Netherlands. Amsterdam.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people in groups again already. I'm not really sure what happened there. That's okay.
My new computer is really creepy.
Creepy?
Yeah, because like it goes
grabs your
dark,
leg.
It goes dark to conserve energy, but then when I look over at it, it's like, oh, you're looking at me. It turns on.
Why say that you're looking at us?
It's kind of that eye detection thing.
Well, so should I mention a greedy? I'm gonna start with being greedy. So, one of the things that I would still actually like to have is the legendary Stygian Wrath Orb. But obviously we'd like to, get a Reaper group together. And then Pip and I are actually like in the middle of this chain somewhere too. Like we've done bits and pieces here and there. So whatever we can get people together to do, is I'm down.
I figured we could probably do R1 or 2 through the whole chain.
Yeah, Pip was saying we could do a 1 or a 2 probably pretty easily through the chain.
Where's Thongo? Where's this guy at?
Thougar picked up a death with Noob and therefore is not playing on the hardcore anymore. He
I haven't seen you for a while either.
Who? Noob? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Noob is playing his other new thing.
Still no Dom either?
No, he's, I guess, still not feeling well.
Yeah, Southern Arizona. I think Nim's waiting until Feywild comes out. It's too bad, I miss him.
Yeah.
Run around. Alright guys, I'm gonna go hang out with the girl for a bit. She's
Sounds
over there.
good.
I'll see you guys on later sometime. Good luck.
Yep.
Take care.
Take it easy guys.
Nobody is logging. Yeah, I don't mind if they're lower level, if they're down to come with us. I just don't know if they're gonna want to come with people yet. Yeah, him and Piv, we were running with them every day for quite a while. Then they TR'd with that, or Epic TR'd without telling us, or at least without telling me.
I mean, if they're shooting for the Upper Reaper board, that might not be the worst idea in the world.
Yeah. Just ask Piv. Seems to be the one that I had the better relationship with, sending tells back and forth and whatnot.
Yeah, I think he's pretty much in charge of the two.
Alright. So, gave him a little bit of shit. It sounds like they're going to continue to work on stuff. So, yeah, looks like they're going to continue to work on stuff that's a little bit lower level. So, if we want, we can try like an R1 through Sharn. The three of us, and see what happens. Or we can do whatever. A lot of the first time bonuses in Sharn I still have not completely unlocked, so I'm down. Alright. I'm going to change this to... put R 1 to 2, 1 to 3. I'm going to put 1 to 3 and see what if anyone clicks. Alright, I changed it to Sharn 1 to 3. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. We'll just run through the beginning and see how it goes.
Yeah, it's too bad you don't get the first time Reaper bonus for each different Reaper level that you do.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make it a little bit easier for people trying to step their way up through Reapers.
Yeah, it would be a thing for sure. Alright, I'm gonna step in on Reaper 1, and we'll see what happens here. Alright, I also told Pivetta to hurry up and get higher so he can carry us through the Reaper experience.
Nice.
I also told him he didn't get permission before he ETR'd. I was disappointed in him. I told him I would have allowed him to do it, but
Yeah, you can bring our hires too.
you should have asked. Yeah, just don't fill the group if you want to bring one, like 1 or 2 of yours
Well,
or whatever.
I figured I'd let you bring yours.
Alright, I'm going to summon 2 hirelings just to keep the slots open. Oh, if you would like to do yours instead, that's fine. I don't want to fill it with hires. So go ahead. And then we'll dismiss a hire before, etc. Alright. Ready? Get out the way! It's a little premature.
Wrong button.
Be back in 2 seconds. Get my 1 buff on. Oh, the Archon decides to run over in my face? That's nice. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, these guys are really hurting.
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit on the tough side. With the force damage and everything. Don't worry about it too much. Mac, I'm going to give you first dibs on most of the lost souls unless I want them, and then I'm going to eat them. Yep, it's fine. I'll just eat it. You won't even see it. I'll probably just be like, ah, this one's mine. It'll be gone. But I'll look up and compare our mana totals and stuff like that. No thanks. You go away. So my version of the Reaper strats of this is just kill the stuff and move on. So if there's like a particular strategy that needs to be implemented at a certain location, you should be sure to say something. Like here, I'm probably going to be a little bit slower. There are usually monsters up here. There's Randy. Randy's on his way. And the door's open. People are still in this doorway, so... Again. Is there a bad guy somewhere I'm missing? No. Okay. Alright, ready? Alright, Trapper's stunned. Oh! No! No! All of my lives. Damn. We got blew up, didn't we? I didn't think they blew up in this first one.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Yeah, it looks like they must have laid down one of the spider traps and exploded. Grab a quick snip here. Now I'm just like every other schmuck.
Alright, yeah, I think this might be a little bit too much for just 3 of us.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the main spider room yet.
Yeah. Yeah, Pip is, no, it's just R1, I think. Or should be, anyway.
Yeah, it's just one skull.
Yeah, just one. It's, that spider just came out and got me. I don't know, Pip is saying that it might be a little too much. I don't know, I didn't think that they dropped spiders on this difficulty, so... until that one room. So I was up there with the woo-woo. I don't know. What do you think, really, Pip? Keep saying. Don't get risky. Or are you done?
I think I'm done with this one.
All right, Pip is calling a veto. I'm gonna let him. Wish he would have called it 2 minutes ago, but
sorry.
That's all right. It's not your fault. Again, neither one of us thought that they were gonna explode there.
Yeah.
I think we're aborting. Pip has called a veto.
Yeah, I did say in that first room though that these ones hit a lot harder.
Yeah, they were. Well, they were, but we were doing okay. Like, again, I never felt in danger until that thing exploded and took me to negative 1,400.
Yeah, I'm guessing it exploded on me too, and that's what set off my force field.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. So, alright, well I'm going to start by going to the bar and licking my wounds for a minute, and then I'll decide what else I want to do. Yeah, it was R1 on my screen. And that's what I set it for when I went in. So you probably just had that graphical bug or whatever. Yeah, without some bodies, I feel like Pip is good on the tanking stuff, but needs help on the DPS. And apparently, I just made a play mistake and got murdered.
Now you're just like me.
I know, I'm a scrub like the rest of you. Yeah, there's just not anybody else on. Like everybody that's within the level window is in a quest, basically. That Zeskarich guy is in Sable Manor. Again, I don't know anything about it. You can send him a tell and see. I know nothing. Alright.
Yeah, you doing Epic normal? You're doing it at 25 though, so. Wonder if I go over and pop in and help you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know anything about it, so. I stood there, I followed people around, and then at one point I was asked to D-door, and I did, and that was it. Yeah, it's actually 5:11. It's almost that time that I need a break to find something to eat anyway. So maybe if you want to check that out, I'll check back again in an hour or so after I've eaten and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to take a little break, and Pip is going to try to get in that study in Sable and see if he can knock out that favor. So, yeah, so I'll be back like in an hour or so and just check in. We'll see what's going on. Take care. Yeah, that kind of blows. But, again, not the end of the world. We still have one more life to live. I really didn't want to lose lives, but that's what happens when you take risks. Sometimes you get got. Yeah, there's just like nothing going on. Alright, well everybody, with that, like I said, we're going to take a break for about an hour, give or take. I'm going to go figure out what to eat, do some... Yeah, I that was my first life that I lost on Samus, so... We still have 2 lives to lose, but that was a rough one. And again, I still don't even 100% know what happened. Might have to go back and rewatch and see... See what yeah, and it's so far I shouldn't probably turn on this healing, so I have to go back and watch the replay. What?
Would you have any issue helping us when you got back?
No, if that's if you need help, I'm willing to help. So we'll see what's going on when I get back. Hopefully you guys get it done, because I don't know nothing about it. All I know is I was not supposed to go in that infight because it was going to murder us.
Yeah, I know we're going to try it on EH.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about it. So.
He's just worried because he only has like 800 hit points.
Yeah. Exactly. But, Yeah, like I said, if I knew anything about it, I would stick straight around and help. But I don't know anything about it, so I'm gonna go eat before 6, so I can turn on my start my fasting at 6, and then I'll figure out what's going on. All right, everybody. We'll be checking back in on the hardcore like in an hour, give or take, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, and then we'll see what happens. So, join us then in the stream with a boom, I guess, with a death, and then a whimper, just a whimper. All right, everybody. Peace, much love. We'll see you again real soon. Toodles.